Previously on The Cracker Barrel Has Fallen.
It's 8:30 and I haven't seen a single plate of food come out yet.
Do you guys need some help? I could run some stuff.
You have entered the cook's position.
I'm cooking?
You said you knew.
Oh, yeah.
I knew how to... Okay, I'm cooking.
All right, I gotta take this call.
Why you've reached the gas station. See an iconic red Ford Ranger. You know this to be Delilah's car. Get in the car.
Nice to see you. Sorry.
Get in the car.
All right, I'm going.
Sorry. It's just a lot riding on this. Okay, you understand? I'm doing something bigger this time, okay?
Is it gonna have more rocks?
And you see something. A figure. And you just see fully opaque eyes. Very pale face. Thing starts sprinting towards the front of the vehicle.
What in God's name?
Hops onto the top. And she swerves off onto the highway. And just enough that the thing shambles off the front of the car. Out of nowhere, you see the gas station. And 1 minute, it's a gas station. And then... a fireball.
Wyatt, lock the door.
We never close. I don't know how to lock this thing.
Wyatt, are you having any signal? Fuck.
It's okay. There's always a landline in every Waffle House. Let me go.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a landline in every Waffle House.
Hello, yes, 911.
Hi, yes, I'm at the Waffle House across from the Cracker Barrel.
Is the Waffle House running okay?
Oh, yes, no, we're still open for business.
Okay,
Please
great.
feel
You're our
business.
last line of defense, Waffle House. Keep going.
We gotta set up the cars in a perimeter to block the fire from coming in closer.
Right. Do you want to go hotwire like 8 cars?
Fuck you.
Alright.
Okay, whatever needs to be done needs to be done.
If we want to move cars, we go out the back door. Quickly before he keeps breaking cars.
You guys have made a very significant barrier around the cars, but this cacophony starting to get louder, and you're hearing just a tire crashes in through the glass window of the Waffle House.
We have to get, weapons or something, right?
I think I look at Delilah do you have some kind of spell for this?
You have a 12 gauge in the trunk.
I'll go get the gun, sweetheart.
Okay, great.
And toss me your keys. I catch him, and I'll go out the back and try to get the gun.
Hello! Welcome to Role Play Game. We're back with The Cracker Barrel Has Fallen. We're going to go around the table again and introduce ourselves. My name is Dylan Ballardinelli. I'm going to be your friendly game master this evening.
Hi, my name is Haley, and I'm going to be playing Erin.
I'm Anna Brown, and I'm playing Tiffany Sunshine.
Hi, I'm Michael Thomas Grant, and I am playing Rodney Kite.
Hi, I'm Kay Ritter, and I am playing Wyatt Clementine.
I'm Joe Prada, and I am Ted.
We are playing The Cracker Barrel Has Fallen, for those of you who don't remember or because it was lost. It is a 2-page role-playing game developed by Smurf for Pride. All the proceeds during the month of June went to Trans Lifeline. You can still go and support this amazing and awesome creator right now. They have a bunch of games up on their socials. Please go check them out. They're a wonderful creator. And tonight we're playing The Cracker Barrel Has Fallen. So, a quick recap of how this game works. We all start with the real Waffle House index of green, yellow, and red. Green means everything's fine. They're doing full service menu. Yellow means it's partial service menu. Not everything's available, but the Waffle House is still open. And red, meaning that the Waffle House is closed. Whatever the situation is in dire straits enough to close the Waffle House.
Which is typically very bad tsunamis and things like that. They're typically only at code yellow.
Yeah.
Takes a lot.
Literally, federal agencies will look at if the Waffle House is open to determine whether or not the catastrophe hitting that area is bad enough that they need to do something about it.
I think the last time you guys said some tsunamis. And I think the idea of saying some
Yeah.
to that is insane.
Paints a picture.
Yeah, it really does. So, in this game, green is split up into 3 sections, yellow is split up into 3 sections, and red is split up into 3 sections. If the players hit red 1, which is the very bottom of the red section, that means the game is over. We have officially succumbed to the zombie apocalypse in one way, shape, or form. So we're trying our best, and how we do that is by rolling d6s. This is a d6 dice pool game. Everybody starts with at least 1, I believe. Right? Nope. Yes. Everybody starts with 2, I believe.
And if a skill or a context gives you anything, you can add 1d6.
That is
then you
correct.
add the top 2 d6s of that pool.
Mhm.
And then you add or subtract your modifier for your survival or wit.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're
I
great.
just wanted
Thank
to-
you so much for thank you, because I'm glad you remembered, because I was floundering on it. But yes, that is how we play, and I believe we're just going to jump right back into it. So, Wyatt.
Yes, sir.
The phone light shining on your face, almost in this darkness surrounding you, making it hard to see the bullets in your hand. You feel the gun, and you feel it now more than ever, as a creature crawls its way on top of the car. And as it pulls itself up, everybody who's watching the situation from the Waffle House, time just stops for a brief minute, as something from nightmares, from imaginations, from memes, full on we already have a name for it. We already have envisioned these creatures in our minds countless times, emerges from out of the fire and starts crawling on top of the barricade. Wyatt, just give me a brief insight as to how you're feeling in this moment as you see pale eyes, full teeth, lips missing from fire, dried, cracked skin, if there was anything left on it, fully just sloughing off, full bone finger extensions coming out of the hands here, gripping into the car with an unnatural strength.
I feel like I've seen things like these in movies. Delilah's tried to show me a couple of times and I don't do too well with them. It doesn't feel real, but at the same time, yeah, I'm feeling the gun in my hands. I am looking betwixt it and the YouTube in my hand, just trying to assess if I have time enough to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do here.
Absolutely.
I think hands shaking, trying to hold phone, bullets, gun, just arms full of this bad time, and I'm looking up at it terrified. Yeah, so can I make a move to try to load the gun?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I roll?
Let's do it. Let's roll. Give me a wits check.
Okay, and then remind me again how we discern our wit count.
So, you're going to roll 2d6.
Uh-huh.
You have a certain set of skills along with your character.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter.
I don't think it's going to matter either.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
I really don't think it's going to matter at all. I have 1 survival, 0 wit, so
Ooh.
I got 2 ones.
Ooh.
You got 2 ones.
I got 2 ones.
It's a good roll.
Wait, he's got the cell phone. He has an
He
item.
sure does
He
have
has,
a cell phone.
he has an item that's helping him with the task.
What's up, sharpshooters? This is your boy. We're gonna load a shotgun.
So maybe there's another dice in that pool.
Yeah, who am I watching?
It's like 5 minutes of intro before
Yeah.
the actual.
This is brought to you by Squarespace.
I think what I'm thinking is, oh my god, Delilah canceled YouTube Red, and I'm now sitting through ads.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
good.
we're gonna have to get into this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to get into this. So,
sort this out.
We just got here.
I just started playing. I spent 2 hours setting up. You're not gonna kill it.
Let's go.
on 2 ones,
Yeah,
our,
I'm sure it's fine.
Our Waffle House index has gone down.
yeah.
We're now sitting at yellow 1.
Wait, there's the
I believe you
mechanic.
have to decide before the roll.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
well,
It-
I
because
didn't
there's
do
that
so-
mechanic.
Maybe we should re-roll it. I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine
I'm
with
sure we
me.
should, shouldn't we?
Because you can choose to succeed, but the thing goes down 1.
Yes,
Or you can
Oh.
choose to fail and it goes up by 1.
That's
That's
true.
correct.
That's
But you
one of the
have to
rules.
make that choice before you roll?
I believe you do.
Oh.
I don't have access
Let me-
to these.
Let me double check. Players may forego rolling and choose to succeed, but it will move the Waffle House player to mouse.
Oh,
wow.
they don't roll at all.
The game is. I mean, yeah. You'd have to forego rolling. So
Okay.
you'd have to decide
That's all
before.
right. I can sit in it. It's fine.
All right.
I gotta say, it
Respect.
feels accurate.
You may be lying in a pool of blood of it, but
yeah.
So, man, on 2 ones. On 2 ones, this thing turns its head to you. you can hear Bones as he locks eyes with you. There's nothing there, but you can tell it's looking right at you. And it starts moving and moving. And you're doing your best, but you have 3 things in your hand.
Yep.
Try to put a bullet into it. Drops. You have a choice right now.
Okay.
Either the gun's gone, or something's going to happen to you.
I think gun. I'll
Gun's
drop
gone?
The gun. I didn't know what to do with it anyway.
Great.
So, yeah, I think I tried.
Great.
Gave it the old college try.
As you try to juggle everything in your hand, everything just clatters to the ground, and this thing makes a wild leap toward you. As it's flying through the air, Romney, what are you thinking?
I turn on the blender. Loud noise.
Sure.
Both blenders.
You turn on both blenders.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And we fixed them by this point?
Yeah.
Great.
I think it was just out of the wall. I just wasn't.
I looked
fix them.
during
Plug them in.
the role play of it. I looked what level, what kind of overuse will jam a blender of the kind they use at Waffle House, and I had the exact coupling, but it was just overuse. So I had to. It was easy.
Oh, so it's easy.
It's like a rubber disc.
Great. So starts going up from the Waffle House. The gun clatters to the ground. Wyatt, you start turning on a heel, making your way back to the Waffle House. This thing is starting to reach out, but it luckily just grabs onto the gun as it's falling. It can't exactly see as you're starting.
You made a bad situation worse.
Yeah, I armed him.
It took me a second.
I'll be
I was
honest,
like, wait.
things went a little sideways.
It thankfully doesn't know. It's just like clattering with this gun along the ground. Wyatt, as you're running along through the barricade, you're hearing a noise. It sounds like a phone ringing, but it's not any kind of ringing you heard before. Like, we all are accustomed to normal everyday rings. If you have a iPhone or a Google, not sponsored, but you hear a ring that you've never heard before. Would you give me... This is not going to count towards the Waffle House index, but let me get a survival check from you.
2 dice?
2 dice, yes. And what were your skills again?
I have +1 survival, 0 wit. Gee whiz. A 2 and a 1, and then, my +1 survival.
Okay, great. You hear a phone ringing,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know where it's coming from right now. As you make your way on back inside the Waffle House, gun out of hands, do you want to choose to hop through the window, or do you want to go through the back?
What's quicker?
Probably the window.
Window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Absolutely. You hop on through the window, nary a cut on you because you're pretty lithe. You have the combat training and you make it back inside. But you all now see open window, no weapon, at least one zombie in front of you.
And 2
Tiffany.
blenders.
And 2 blenders just turning on. So this thing is starting to look back towards the Waffle House window. Tiffany, where are we at?
Hysterics.
Hysterics? Absolutely right.
Roll the hyperventilate.
You have, as a reminder, there are some young kids in here.
Yeah.
You know?
How many kids are there?
I believe I said...
I count.
Let's retroactively say 3. Jeremiah and 2 of their friends.
Okay. I would say that Tiffany's very concerned mostly about the children at this point, because that's just instinctual for her as a scout lead. So she is probably going to hurriedly try to shepherd them into the back area where the kitchen is, just trying to make space and put things in between the kids and the creature.
Absolutely. Are you taking charge in the situation? Are you issuing out orders to anybody?
Hide.
Hide.
I don't know if I've never dealt with a customer like this before.
with the prolonged. Yeah, I like it.
And she's just like, kids, come on, let's go in the back. Go.
Fantastic.
You've seen fist fights. You've seen everything else, but this is new.
This is new. This wasn't in her contract.
None of those guys walked out of an explosion.
So the singular zombie, hearing blenders, hearing a hide, hearing a lot of commotion starting to come out from this Waffle House, is going to begin crawling its way up to the source where it can hear the noise, which is the giant hole. As it begins mounting in its own zombie way, over the retaining wall of the Waffle House. Ted, where's your head at?
Right now, Ted is in the kitchen, and he is trying to accumulate as much grease as possible onto some heavy-duty, like, rag or something.
Sure.
He's getting ready to light a fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if that's practical. I don't know if grease is going to light, like, real-world applications. I don't know if that's a thing. Like, I know, like, a grease fire is a thing, but I'm thinking, like, the deep fryers, like, he's just got, like, swaths of, like, what is it? Schmucks, just kind of like wrapped up on spatulas or like really long things, and just like getting them drenched as possible.
Roll me a survival check. Let's see if these makeshift Molotovs.
You're only going to give me 2 dice? How many
What are your
dice?
skills?
I have 0 survival,
Yeah.
1 wit.
Yeah, but I believe
But I do
everybody
have
has
a-
like a set of skills.
I have a firefighter skill, which is what I'm going to.
Then you know what? Yeah, you can add one in there.
So I have 3?
Yeah.
3 dice. Hot beans.
Hot beans.
All right. It's a 4, a 2, and a 2.
Great. So we take the 2 highest, which I believe is still a failure.
That's a 6 + 1. That's a 7. Doesn't he have a +1 to survival?
Oh, I have
You're
0.
right.
Wait.
Yeah, that's correct.
Wait, no.
Yes, because on top of your skills are what add dice. Your numbers here are what add to your roll. So you get to add. You have +1 in survival.
No, I have +0
In survival.
in survival.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's 1 wit, right?
Yeah, 1
Yeah.
wit.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Great.
Thank
That's why
you
we
for
get
trying.
along so well,
Yeah.
Tiffany and
Oh my goodness, you guys are already.
Empty brains,
Oh yeah,
big
Ted,
hearts.
oh yeah, it was Ted Finney. Ted Finney stands.
no,
Forgot about that.
she's not ready.
Why? There's only a 46-year age difference. I don't know.
It's gonna at least take her 2 months to get over the breakup.
So, yeah, real world application. This is not going well. It's a lot of grease. It's a lot of just kind of sopping rags, and it's getting everywhere. In fact, it's making it very difficult for anybody who wants to be moving through the kitchen right now to do that safely.
Oh no.
So if you're
You
going
push these
anywhere around the
children-
kitchen,
Children into the grease.
it's gonna be
This Waffle House has the greasiest children I've ever seen.
That's saying something.
it's gonna make it more. It might come back later to haunt us with the amount of stuff on the floor of the Waffle House now.
Oh,
It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everybody move. I think I just commit to it now. I'm
Absolutely.
trying to get as much grease as possible, like
As
everywhere.
Ted is grabbing all of his things together, Aaron,
Yes.
I'm not going to give you a roll for this.
Okay.
You recognize this ring.
Okay.
You know that it's coming from your van. It's your satellite phone.
Okay.
You typically know what it means when that satellite phone rings.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try to go out and grab my phone. I want to try going past the zombie
Absolutely.
to do that.
Are you going to, are we stealthing, or are you going to try to fight your way through this guy? It's just one.
I feel like I'm going to try to fight my way through this guy. Aaron's too chaotic to just try to stealth by her. So, would it be possible to like break some of the glass off of, did it go through the wall or the window, like to grab some?
A tire flew in through the window. So inside the Waffle House that is not normally inside a Waffle House right now is a tire.
Right.
Glass on the floor.
Yeah.
And about to be a zombie.
Is there any glass big enough that I can pick it up off the floor to use as like a weapon?
Sure.
Okay, great. I will pick up some glass from the floor and try to stab the zombie in the head with the glass.
Go for it. Let me get a roll. We're doing survival here.
Swinging for the fences.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
9?
Yes.
Total 9. All right.
Wait.
9.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
Yes.
That's better. That's just a regular success.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I think that's our first success.
Yay! For violence.
So, Aaron, you rummage around the floor. You feel something in your hands. Suddenly, your heart rate calms. You know the situation. You know when the odds are against you. As you run up towards the zombie and just, whew.
Very cool.
Right, you can see the glass through the mouth and just sinks as its limp eyes descend off the corner of the knife as you drop it to the ground.
Can I pull the knife back out of it, or is it?
I'm gonna say
Still-
because it was glass, probably not.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
This is
Yeah.
it was a one-use thing.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna
This
just,
zombie is dead.
I'm gonna look at it and just say, "No one stands between me and my van," and I'm gonna head to my van to go to grab my satellite phone. I run towards it. I open up the big back doors and I like crawl in and look for my phone and I pick up.
You hear a voice on the other end. You recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
Nighthawk.
Yes,
Nighthawk. Is that you?
yes, it's me.
Is it true? Has the situation... Is it truly as bad as it says it is?
The recon zombies, you mean?
It's literal zombies out there.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they've come for me. I don't know if I can. I think I might need to come clean to the rest of my team here.
What do you mean come clean?
They need to know that this is probably my fault, you know?
No. It can't be your fault just because... we were tracking something in that area, which is why we stationed you there, and it can't just be because you stole those mosquitoes.
You know, I think, you know, would it be possible? There's probably laws about this for a reason, right? Right?
Well, yeah, of course, there's absolutely laws about this for a reason.
Do you think smuggling the mosquitoes in had anything to do with this?
We don't have time to deal with this right now.
Or at least the government was really upset about me smuggling in the mosquitoes. So they had to send their recon zombies, obviously.
As much as I would love to think that this is karma coming for you because you're a pain in the ass to deal with sometimes, Nighthawk, but I really do believe that it may have some... I'm not giving any sort of definitives on this situation yet, but what I know is that we need to get you and whatever team you've made out of there right now.
We have to abandon the Waffle House, is what you're saying?
If it's gotta be, it's gotta be.
All right.
How many are with you?
I've got is Timothy or Tim still with us?
I don't think anybody's checked on him in a minute.
Okay, so I think we
Went
got
to the bathroom, right?
Yeah, like
Hours ago.
Yeah. I was asking so much about it.
I believe somebody did went to go check it, and there was a window open in the bathroom.
I think there's probably about 10 of us, give or take. Some kids. Yeah, we got a few kids with us.
Got it. To mobilize a Huey, we'll be there in about before sunrise, couple hours from now. All right?
All right.
You think you can hold out till then?
Oh, we're the Waffle House. We can hold out.
Got it. Nighthawk, like I said, you're a pain in the ass to work with, but the futures are going to be in your hands here. You and any team that you've made out there. Get them ready.
All right, Nigel. I got him. Over and out.
Nigel over and out. See you soon.
Hangs up. Can I get in my van and drive it closer to the Waffle House entrance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that we have a little escape vehicle should the Waffle House fail us. I'll park outside of the Can I park sort of so that I'm covering the hole that's been made in the Waffle House with the van?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll do that, but leave just enough room to kind of get back, or maybe I'll park it inside and go back in the back. That makes sense.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so I'll park it in front of that and come around.
So while this conversation is happening, everybody just saw Aaron with a deft skill that you've almost never seen from somebody who normally just stares off into the sunset during every shift. Murk a zombie completely through. Right in its sweet spot. With a piece of glass from the floor, improvised weaponry.
I think Ted stops everything he's doing, covered in grease, like his shirt is just gone now, and he goes, "I knew it." Just to himself, shaking his head.
I think Wyatt just like pops up from under a table. What did you know? I don't know anything.
Rodney's standing next to Ted, just like, yeah, no one knew that. No one could have known that.
I knew.
No, you didn't.
I knew
Stop
that.
saying you know things.
I knew that.
All the stuff you think you know is wrong.
Hi, everybody. It's me. It's Joe. I just wanted to stop real quick and say thank you so much for listening. We had an absolute blast recording all of the Waffle House. It was such a fun time. Dylan did such an amazing job. It was my first time playing with Kay, with Haley, and with Anna. They were absolutely hilarious to play with, a wonderful time to be with. I can't wait to do more of this with you. Oh, and Michael's great too. No, Michael's really great. I'm very... Jimmy, cut this out. I had an absolute blast, and I hope to keep doing this more. I love this podcast so much. I love doing so much of it. I love meeting on playing with all these people, and I hope that you enjoy listening to every minute of it. Every single ounce, every second goes into your ear holes. You're like, oh, this is so good. I want more. Well, if you want more, then may I recommend you join our Patreon to help support this podcast. On our Patreon, we got tons of bonus content. For every episode that we release, there's a bunch of stuff that I have to cut, some jokes that just didn't fit, little plot points that kind of come up, but they don't really matter in the long run. I put it all in a bonus episode, make it all nice and neat. And for our members, they can download those as soon as they come out, whenever they want. Right now, we get a freebie on our Patreon, which is our beloved Dylan Bellardinelli shouting out one of the best explicitives I've ever heard in my life. I have it as a ringtone for several ringtones, not just his, but some other friends of mine. And I gotta recommend it. I gotta recommend you do the same. It has changed my life for the better. So yeah, go check out our Patreon at patreon.com/RPGPOD. Again, that's patreon.com/RPGPOD. Thank you so much for listening. Again, I don't have any more announcements, so let's get back to the show.
Delilah pokes their head out from also under the table, being like, so is that like literally Lara Croft? Do you guys just like have Lara Croft in your fucking building right now?
Well, if we do, we should have sent them out for the gun.
Fuck.
Might not even need a gun.
There's that gun store right next door if we still need a gun.
Oh, it's gone, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Ted has gone hardcore, like, sure, we're fucked.
Delilah's gonna challenge you. Have you seen it? Are you sure? There was like shots being fired from there, so like somebody's there.
They have
a gun
shooting anything that moves.
I mean, maybe. Who knows how many Lara Crofts are around here? Would somebody like just go fucking check? I don't know.
How about you? You can check.
Wyatt, are you gonna let me go check?
Well,
I think you're a strong, independent woman.
All right,
who can go check? Yeah.
I don't need.
Are you gonna make Wyatt call you not a strong, independent woman? That's.
I don't want to do that. Please don't make me do that, sweetheart. I'll go with you.
Just us two?
Shit, fuck. No, I'll go.
Romney will come.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
Romney's gonna come. You mean Romney?
I don't think we should be splitting the group. I mean, are we better together? Stronger together?
I think the Waffle House is the safest place we could be right now.
I agree.
We have a Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Honestly,
at least one that we know.
Yeah.
So, if we split off, y'all have Lara Croft to keep you safe, right?
No, I really think we should stay together.
Okay,
like,
but if
that's
we...
like the worst thing to do.
Yeah, so Lara Croft was really good at stabbing one zombie in the face, right? And there's a whole literal gun store over there that could help us with, I don't know, at least 10.
Could we check it out from like the roof, maybe? Maybe that's, just to get a vantage point so we can see it from somewhere?
I feel much more okay doing that than doing whatever
she wants.
She
into
wants.
Another store that's like shooting.
Fine. Let's go to the roof. Everybody moves on over to the roof. Aaron, you still haven't joined back in quite yet, so everybody's... Was there something you wanted to do? I'm so
as I walk by, I go over to you and go, that's really strong advice. You really stood up there. I think you did an excellent job standing up to the scary one.
Thanks.
You're doing really great.
I'm trying.
And I think I go for a hug, but again, I'm covered in grease.
She just
way more than usual.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
I don't.
Sorry, I forgot.
That's okay.
Great. So everybody descends up the ladder, and you can visibly see the gun store from up there. From what you can tell, the lights are not on. There are a couple of zombies hanging out outside of the windows, but there's no other gunshots being made. But it also doesn't look like it's in complete disrepair. Like the windows are still intact, doors are still intact.
Okay. The ladder is by the back door, right? So the ladder is where where Aaron is like running around.
Yeah.
Can I look over the side of the building?
Yeah, we'll say Aaron's starting to come back around to the back side of the building at this point.
Okay. I just want to ask some questions. Be like, "Hey, Aaron. Hi. We're all up here now. So question: when you stabbed that guy,
The zombie?
yeah, you stabbed it in the head. Was that magical glass? Was it because I mean, they have little skeletal fingers, but the fingers are staying together, but they're not magic. So like, is it a biological zombie or is it a magical zombie? Do you knew to stab it in the head?
Yeah, honestly, I just kind of did what the movies do and stab it in the head, as you would.
Yeah, but that's only half of the zombies. Is this like a Necronomicon zombie, or is this like a bioterror zombie? I just want to compare notes here
I'm just gonna start climbing up the ladder.
do we need to do we need to just get in the thing and like start blessing holy water and just do that, or should we go get guns, or like what's going on?
Or get a lot of glass?
Or get a lot of glass. Maybe
honestly,
their weakness is glass.
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to recon zombies, you just gotta.
What the fuck is a recon zombie?
What?
Oh, you don't have recon zombies in the US? I thought that's a very American thing that you would definitely have. Recon zombies, they come to get you after you've committed a crime. Like I need to come clean.
Are you okay? Are you?
Did you hit your head at all?
No. I look at Ted.
Staring intently.
Yeah.
Intently listening to every word, but with just kind of like a say it.
Say it. I know you.
So, I've lived a long life, as you all know, and I'm kind of wanted in a few different countries for smuggling invasive species of bugs to different places, and I think a government must have just gotten upset and sent their recon zombies after me. I'm sorry that I brought this all on you, honestly. But the best way to go about it, like, to answer your question, is just to, stab him in the head, kill him, shoot him in the head. That's all I can really think of.
What bugs?
You know how we've had a lot more mosquitoes recently?
No.
About? That's kind of my bad,
we're
I
in
couldn't leave little
Mississippi.
Busby behind.
We're in Mississippi. How would I know how many more mosquitoes there are?
Yeah, that's kind of that's what I thought too. I thought, I bring him to Mississippi, no one's gonna notice.
Yeah, no one did.
Well, the recon zombies might have noticed, or whoever sent the recon zombies may
real
have
hard
noticed.
time with the recon. What is that?
Yeah.
I understand completely.
Thank you, Ted. I feel like maybe you did know, but I don't.
Stone cold.
I just squint even harder, just like I'll just give you a nod, like a little nod of understanding, and turn back to the group.
Okay, so they are zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And not just guys on fire. And they're not magical. So that's a win.
The glass was lucky.
And it's your fault.
Well, maybe.
And why are you smuggling mosquitoes
Like I said,
into a place?
And how is the balance between small insects being in a different place than they were before to literal murdering zombies?
Yeah, well, the TSA is really strict about how you can, transport fruit to places. It's sort of that situation, Like, you can't really bring an apple from Spain to the U.S. It's sort of that.
Honestly, if this is the TSA, the efficiency of the situation, it makes actually a lot more sense.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, I was kind of bored and I just wanted to smuggle something, and I kind of fell in love with the mosquitoes, and they pull out a little jar, if it's all right to say I have.
Go for it.
From, let's say, a little bag. They'll pull out a jar, and there's, a huge mosquito in it. I just couldn't leave Busby here behind.
How big?
Probably, in this glass. Oh, what's it good? What's for the
But
for the
besides
audio?
the mosquito,
Yeah,
3 inches.
3-inch mosquito.
it's a big old boy.
I thought if I was in Mississippi, no one would notice. But
Wait, this is the only one that you smuggled in?
oh well, I couldn't just let him be alone. Had to bring a friend, and then they made more, and well, they're known to be an invasive species, but
So zombies.
I have a question. He raises his hand. If the mosquito bites a zombie and then it bites one of us, do we turn into a zombie?
I think we turned into a mosquito.
Who are you playing? Who are you?
Delilah!
Right. The mosquito says.
Buzzbeak.
Think you turned
Also
into a
Buzzbeak can
mosquito.
speak. And also, he's a talking mosquito. So
You turn into me.
Delilah's gonna try and be like, look, whatever fucking like YA novel that we're stuck in because of mosquitoes or whatever, I think we honestly should really focus on the thing at hand here, which is like the burning pile of corpses moving towards the building.
Okay, as the only like YA. Oh, I guess you all are YAs. Never mind.
I'm a what?
Oh, that we're adults, and I'm sorry.
I will say I'm also an adult.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. We got 3 of us. Great. How will they stop if you die?
Hold on, what are you trying to like
You
say
wanna kill
here?
him?
Yeah, you're trying to kill me.
I think you're jumping to a very rash conclusion. Let's ask the first question. You've had experience killing these things before, yes? How many times?
Again, I'm looking at you and judging
Yeah.
you because I'm like, oh, the more you know. A few here and there.
A handful? More than 20?
I would say about maybe 2 handfuls, less than a dozen.
That's rad.
Thank you.
Are they easy to kill? Is it a one and done?
Can I don't know. Is the one that I killed, is it still
It
dead?
doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay. Can I ask, is it regular zombie rule? or
This is regular zombie.
Okay. So
This is instant.
headshot is good.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so I'll relay that. Like I said, just, aim for the head, get the brain taken care of, the rest of it will, take care of itself.
How deadly are these things?
Lost a few people on the road sometimes, so... they
People
did-
as skilled as you?
Sometimes not. Sometimes more skilled. It really depends on the kind of one you're coming up against. If it's on fire and trying to get you, it's a bit more deadly than the ones that are not. And if they got a hold of a gun or something, that would just be disastrous.
They can use a gun?
I've seen it before.
They can use guns.
Like I said, I've seen it once before.
So maybe we should
Also?
get guns, or maybe they're in the gun store and they have guns.
Yeah, I think everyone takes a collective look towards the gun store now. Are there any zombies shooting off like
The gun
This
store
is such
became
a
a very
bigger problem
important control
than I
point.
At
Suddenly
first
I'm
we
very
found a
nervous.
solution, and then it also got worse at the same time.
From your vantage point,
Yeah.
looking outside of the building, there's a couple of zombies around the gun store, the ones that were drawn off. None of them appear armed.
I will
with
say, you can also
wep-
belay that if that's
No.
too ridiculous.
Well, that just
No.
might be how it is in
Why would I do
Australia,
that?
but
No, I will deny YouTube Red. I will not deny that the zombies have guns.
Okay, sounds good.
Good. It's very good.
But no, at this current point in time, there are
At
no
present.
zombies that have. Yeah, at present,
At present.
no
are
zombies have.
unarmed.
There may be
Good to
one.
know. Might be one.
there may be one, and that might be my fault.
Don't tell me.
No, he said it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but there's more.
There was more with you?
Well, there's more in the fire.
That's true.
So maybe we should make sure that the zombies don't get the guns, from the gun store. Probably not a bad idea to board up those windows.
Look,
or...
I didn't move to Mississippi to worry about gun control.
Well, I was gonna say, if the Australian zombies can get guns, then I don't think that the United States zombies are gonna, I think we're gonna have problems.
Australian zombies?
That is a good question. Did they come from Australia, or are we talking about like American-born rights to bear arms?
It's I don't know who's come after me, so I don't know if these are Australian, if they're from the US, if they're French. I'm wanted in a few different places. So.
I mean, I'll kill some French zombies.
French.
Easy peasy.
I will kill some French zombies.
I'm
Yeah,
so
okay.
ready.
How about this? Let's all just agree as a group.
Yeah.
These are French zombies.
These are French zombies.
These are fucking French zombies.
I think
Couldn't
a
know
hard
any
line.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if we
I think so.
everyone, at least Rodney just like, all right, yeah, this is gonna be so much easier than it was like, 3 seconds ago.
Sorry to all the French listeners. I don't know.
We're in mob mentality now.
Yeah, exactly. Look, we needed a specific other. That's it.
It wasn't enough that it was zombies. It
Yeah,
had
no.
to specifically be.
We're losing our Waffle House. We're in a vulnerable place.
I think I look out and say, what do we think would be the best way that we survive this? Is there any chance for us?
Well, one of my mates, Nigel, should be coming to try and get us out of this soon, but I don't know how long. We gotta hold out until then.
Okay, how soon is soon?
And there was no specification. And if the zombies are out, like, everywhere, if they're not just here, then that could create some delay.
Wait, if they're specifically coming after you,
Allegedly.
why would they be everywhere?
That's a good point.
Rodney points.
Yeah, these are good points. Friends. Oh, good friends that I've made over my time at the Waffle House.
I'm not suggesting that we offer him up to the zombies. I am just saying you've proven yourself to be mighty competent in dealing with them, and what might happen if you presented yourself willingly to them?
Willingly to the zombies.
Like
with
tied up.
You could probably, I mean,
We have
you
some syrup in the kitchen.
Towards the ladder.
I think I stand in. What you said?
What the fuck?
What happened?
No, I don't know why that feels darker than anything else.
What did you say?
What'd you say?
We have syrup in the kitchen.
I become the waffle.
Waffle time.
The rules of these zombies are still being created. And
Delilah, we
every-
need a syrup pentagram.
everything you guys say is building upon the zombies.
We'll make a syrup pentagram and you can stand in the middle and they'll come to you.
Yeah, what happens when they come for me?
I stand before everybody and I put myself between you and say, we're not getting rid of our most valuable asset. Even if they're coming after her specifically, she's already proved that she can take them out deftly. And I think if we have any chance of survival, even for a night, we need her alive. All right?
Oh, thank you, Ted.
Yeah, especially if we don't know if they'll stop after. I mean, if they get you.
What if, okay, so I parked my van down there. What if I drive away a little and we can see if they follow?
No, we just did a whole don't separate the group thing. What do you?
Well, here's actually what I was thinking. When you pulled up in front of the window, I was just getting ready to put grease all along the window to light it up.
Okay.
I had a lot of plans in my head.
It was really messy in the kitchen.
It doesn't sound.
I think it'd be good to arm ourselves if we're good with weapons. But if we're not good with weapons, then we shouldn't. We should just try to survive and hide. I am too soft and squishy to fight anymore. I'm the first to admit that. And that's very brave of me.
I think any of us would have admitted that you were too soft and squishy to fight.
But I said it first.
Okay.
If we think there are more than one members of this group who can handle a firearm,
Oh yeah.
then we should all go to the gun store together to better our chances of survival. But if that's not a good idea, like I think it's not, then we should stay here and try to fortify our surroundings the best we can. That's what I have to say. I go to look for a seat, but there's no seat, so I just kind of stand.
Well, like, I just for the viewers,
Just more awkwardly.
it's not hands on the hips. It's hands
Hovering.
resting vertically on the upper thigh, as if you were sitting down, with like a little bit of like a gentle plie.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly that.
yeah.
Delilah will be the first to raise their hand and say, "I can handle a gun." If that helps. Anybody else?
I'm gonna look at Tiffany. What do they teach you at those Girl Scout camps?
Knitting and crochet and making friendship bracelets. And
Archery?
no, not
No rifling?
really. I mean, I've been handed like a pistol before when we went camping, just in case like a bear or something came up. But I've never had to use one. But I've like touched one.
Okay, well, I guess does that count?
You did.
I mean,
Ted shakes his
I
head.
just wanted to see what other. Yes, I've definitely used it. We're in goddamn Mississippi. What are you guys doing? Yes.
All right, cool. So that's
How are
two.
we? All right.
Wyatt?
Well,
I don't
Yeah,
count.
well, okay, I guess we know the answer to that.
can't.
no, but I do have martial arts skills.
Okay.
We'll get you a hatchet.
I might be able. If
I
we
mean,
could
yeah,
find
I do suppose that there's
if we
probably
could find
weaponry
a
over there.
katana.
We'll get you a hatchet
like-
I mean,
or a
I've
katana.
cut wood before, for the campfire and stuff. So I could.
All
An
right.
axe,
so
a katana,
Yeah.
some
gun,
guns.
axe, katana, another plate of waffles, and I don't know, glass.
Glass.
Glass. I'm good with tying some glass to a spatula and working with that. Honestly.
I think we should get you like a
Yeah.
knife.
They're gonna have.
yeah,
yeah,
that, a knife works
probably.
too.
Okay.
You have to explain
Are
for
we-
the listeners.
Are we making
are
waffles?
streams-
Are we making waffles? You said waffles.
Okay, we definitely do need waffles after we get the gun.
I'm so
All right, well,
hungry,
Yeah,
guys.
same. I never got my meal.
Did you never get your food?
I never got my 6 biscuits.
Neither of
I forgot.
neither of us got our food.
Things got a little crooked. I don't
Those
know. I
Gold Scout
forgot.
kids were insane.
I was trying to make my own meals, but I didn't make them well.
Was that what you were doing in the back of the kitchen with all that grease?
Yeah, when the cook went away and you guys had me go back there, I did that. I tried. You all let me do that.
I'm sorry. We never should have put you in that position.
Wait, is he crying or you're just talking like
no,
that?
no, like truly, the Waffle House is
I don't
open. We're
think-
still at like half
Okay.
service.
I
We
don't
should
think he's
give
ever
you
gone this
Come on.
long without his
I
biscuits and
thought I was
gravy.
doing really well.
Come on, bud. Come on. Bring him in for a hug.
I'm stopped.
We fucking. I don't care.
As this
I
is
don't
happening,
care.
you guys start to hear a commotion happening from the gun store.
Oh, we look over.
You don't see anything immediately. None of the zombies have officially moved, but some of them are like starting to look around right before they disperse towards what noise might have been happening inside.
What kind of sound is it?
It sounded like a bunch of things falling.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See, I mean, the thing is like, look, right? They're causing their own trouble over there, and the zombies are kind of like going over in that direction. So maybe staying here is actually the safest bet.
What?
How far away is it?
The gun store?
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
nearby
it's
us.
like
in
the
strip
same
mall.
parking lot.
Yeah.
If I like get in my van and try to, we all get in my van.
Let's not move
and
the van
Ram them.
because the kids
No,
need
you're
to be able to get in the van. All right.
Yeah.
Who can actually like move quickly? I know I can.
Martial arts.
I do a dodgeball league. I know I can do that.
Yeah, we're both pretty lithe, right? We
We're
could just
pretty-
kind of
Yeah.
I got
like the
boots.
wind.
I could probably sprint.
All right. Great. Cool. Let's get three. Let's get six weapons and 6 hands and get the heck back here. Yeah, is that okay?
And then the rest of us will start fortifying the waffle
And
house.
making
Yeah.
waffles.
Yeah, yeah,
Can
yeah.
someone make me a goddamn fucking set of hash browns? Well done, please. And I will get you a katana, and it's gonna be okay. But I really am so hungry.
I'll start working on that for.
Great.
For the
I'm gonna
two
go
of you.
get a series of wrenches. I'm gonna give one to you and one to you.
Okay.
Okay. Good. He's crying.
Thank you so much for listening. I want to give a special thanks to Anna Brown, to Kay Rinner, to Haley Hayes, to Dylan Bellardinelli, and Michael Thomas Grant. They were a blast to play with, and I'm so glad they were able to join us. And also a special thanks to Jimmy Marino for making the intro and the outro music for this episode. You can find the links to all these wonderful people's socials in the description below. Be sure to check them out. If you'd like to support us in any way, please definitely follow us on all of our socials. You can find us at roleplaygame.pod on Instagram. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Twitter. If you'd like to support us directly, you can find us on our Patreon, which is all linked in the bio. Thank you again for listening.